Do a quick audio check. Audio check 1 2. Audio check 1 2. All right, everybody. We're just doing a quick audio check, making sure things sound good over here.
Good morning, everyone. Hello, Ryan Stratus alongside Chris DeGangi. Audio check time. Everyone's favorite.
Audio check 1 2.
Early bird time.
Here we go. Gonna have rock solid qualifier number 4. Strat, give me a little bit more.
Testing 1 2 3. Good morning. Good morning. Got a lot of athletes going to be out on the course today.
All right, sounding pretty good.
Let's get this show started.
Thanks for hanging out with us, folks. We're gonna get things going.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to lovely North Carolina here in Apex. We are at Rock Solid Warrior for qualifier number 4 Ninja Sport Championship. I'm Ryan Stratus alongside Mr. Chris DeGangi. How's it going, brother?
Strat, how you feeling, dude? Excited to be here. Excited to be back at Rock Solid. We were here just a short 10 months ago for our championship, and so very, very excited to be back.
Yeah, 10 months flew by, man. It seems like a lifetime ago. It's exciting to be back. This is their second location that they've opened up, this Apex spot. Really awesome facility. Here's a look at the rules right now, though, folks. We got 3-minute time limit. Top 10 men, top 10 women will move on to the final rounds. Retry system is in play. Athletes get 3 attempts per obstacle. If an obstacle is failed, athletes will reset on the start platform and must complete the obstacle before they move on. That's how the retry system works here in Ninja Sport Network. On the NSC side of things.
And so we're going to take a quick commercial break before our first runner. Let's hear from some of our sponsors. These events would not be possible without the support of our sponsors. And so we'll be right back in just a minute.
From the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world, bucket of chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
Sport Championship is brought to you by Ninja Master, because scoring your competition shouldn't be an obstacle. It's a Libre Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, helping children and families in need. Consider donating today. Biaggi Bros, a full-service logistics company with 3PL and supply chain solutions nationwide. Silent Ninja, custom ninja holds for your gym or backyard. Remember, the K is silent. DGS Ninja, the obstacle supplier with product lines designed by some of the best ninjas in the world. Ocean Needs Everyone, the nonprofit organization dedicated to helping save our oceans. Stronghold Ninja, providing holds to level up your ninja training with the Classic line, Elite line, and more. And Bucket of Chalk, our official chalk sponsor. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, seal and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go. Thank you so much to our sponsors. First athlete up, Not Perfect Ninja. Ready to rock and roll. This is Austin Barron, coming out of Austin Ninjas. He's got that Not Perfect shirt on. This is a fundraising meal packing event that he does to help raise awareness and fight world hunger out there. So awesome job, Mr. Austin. And we're off on the tilting pyramids here. Got to be careful on these. First one, a little tricky right out the gate, but he's good to go. Here, we're going to start looking at some off-angle swings. Awkward sideways trampoline bounce onto the steering wheel. Another off-axis swing, dismount. Trying to fight the swing a little bit to get that sideways throw to go on out of there. Good job, Austin. Peter back on season 15 of American Ninja Warrior. Going on to the Deja Vu. Got a telescoping bar. You see it collapsing and then open up to get it inside of the rings. It's a tough one to save after a couple tries, so he might need to just drop it down, but he's not wanting to give this up quite yet. There it is. There's a reset. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right away onto it. Oh my gosh, that was close. Got to watch those corners. Come on, Austin. Throw it in there. That is a tough move to make. Really need to over-exaggerate the open up portion. As much as those rings will swing side to side. He's got one final attempt. Come on, brother, lock this in. Austin, you got one last chance. Close. Ooh, hold tight. You're not out of it yet. Still need to get that dismount. Up to the ring to get the full clear. Ooh, that was close. Nice job, Austin. Able to get out of the danger zone. Ooh, a little bit of a face plant onto that first spinning structure. It's called Spin the Cat. Cat grab is tough to make. You can see him grabbing his face a little bit there. Might have taken a little bit of a hit. Try number 2. More control that time. Leaping out. Hold on tight. Good work. It's very finicky. Gets the clear. On now for the bolt cutters, the sliding bolt cutters. Hold on tight down the track. You have to remove those bolt cutters, clap them back closed onto that next fidget spinner. So Matt Bradley designed obstacle here. Those bolt cutters, and not quite on the first attempt. That's going to be it for his time. Austin Barron being the first runner of the day. Always a tough spot to be in. Appreciate your attempt and the mission of trying to fight world hunger. Up now, coming out of the Rock Solid Warrior competitive team. Got Lorelei Camilleri. We'll have the name reflected in the bottom right of your screen in a bit once things get updated. You notice the graphics on your screen, folks. If you're your first time viewer, top left of the screen is the overall time limit for the course, which is 3 minutes. Next number there with that circular icon, 10-second reset time. How much time the athletes have to wait for the obstacles to be reset, and they have 9 obstacles on the course. Earlier runners during competitions tend to almost have they get the short end of the stick sometimes whenever they draw these numbers earlier in the run orders. Don't have much beta to go off of, so they're forging their own path. Lorelei on her way. No problem on these off-angle trapeze bars. Hold on tight. Okay, we're good. Got past that clear part of the plane, forward momentum. Different part here is they don't have to secure that next move. They can take a big swing, dismount just a little short. Gonna have to reset and try again. Lorelei is at level 10, or has been training gymnastics since she was 3 years old. Almost 18 now, 17 and a half years old. Hold on tight, needs a little bit more momentum. Coming back for another swing here. There we go. Forward momentum gets to clear. Nice work. Spin the cat, going around the sides. She's trained other gymnasts as well. Hold on tight. A little bit of a foot drag. Got to go back. Wait for that full 10-second timer to go down. Here we go again. What's tough with these is the amount of momentum you need to have on the spin around. She's able to figure it out. Nice job. You jump just at the wrong time. Those barrels will go spinning out of control on you, taking away all your jumping power. Here we go. Down the track on the pipe slider. Come on. Tough move we got. Try again. They don't have to take the cane with them past the sliding portion. Down the track, jumping out a little ways. That's going to take away some of her momentum, but she gets on to the fidget spinner looking for that dismount. Couple swings for safety, and there we go. All right, on to the blind balance jump. Almost gets it. See the saloon doors there, impedes the vision of the athlete. They can't see exactly where they have to land until those doors swing open fully. Try number 2. There we go. Nice job, Lorelei. Gets on through the saloon doors. And here is the split for the men and the women. Women will go to remaining 2 obstacles here. She's only got 10 seconds to try to get a little further onto this one. You got to take the heart with you. Little heartbreaker obstacle here. Time is ticking away, and that's going to do it for Lorelei Camilleri. Nice work. Next athlete getting ready to go as the course gets reset. Things are being looked over, ensuring everything is good to hook. All chalked up, visualizing on the start platform right now. Rocking the Salt Life t-shirt. More like chalk life out here with a lot of these ninjas all chalked up. He's using that liquid chalk there. And Mr. Luke getting ready to go. Luke Lowell-Liszanckie coming out of Shelter Island, New York. Standing by. Actually, excuse me, misspoke. Alex Breitenstein getting ready to go. Alex coming. Alex Breitenstein coming out of Freeport Ninja Academy. Making it through the pyramid run, no problems. As we look for this next move off of the trampoline, taking a nice controlled approach, swinging past that dismount platform. Alex, we saw run earlier in the season. It's a fun fact of him going to arcades, redeeming the prizes to try to sell again. Ooh, watch that corner, son. Nice control. I like how he's cheating over to one side. Veteran move, taking his time here on to that real finicky obstacle. And we're through. Easing the step across. Good work. Making use of those Series 1s. Gecko grip. Maintaining traction on those tiny foot platforms. Down the track and then up and in. Oof, took in a big drop there, but there is a nice big pit pillow there for athletes to fall onto. Should they happen to miss. Try number 2 for Alex. Sliding down just a little short. Needs a little bit more momentum. This is one of those obstacles that requires the mid-air control of that obstacle. You got to be able to manipulate it. Make that quick adjustment. Try number 3 coming up and in. You can see just how much it takes to take that bolt cutter obstacle with you, timing that landing just right. Alex not able to figure it out. Nice try, though. Get ready for our next competitor coming up. And here we go now. Luke Lowell-Liszanckkie's up on the start platform. Hybrid type courses seem to be his favorite. Coming out repping the Ninja Lab. And going on top. Nice work. Not taking that cat grab approach. Little unstable trampoline there, but sticks the landing. Little on-guard action. These telescoping bars starting to become more popular nowadays. You can see how tricky it is once those rings start swinging all over the place. And he's going to go ahead and take a reset. Rock solid jumping into action. Make sure things are good to go. Luke got a good feel for the obstacle. Let's see. Get a better second attempt. There we go. Stick that hold. Careful. On to the moves across. Nicely done, and not wasting any time, wants to keep moving. Those 3 minutes is not a lot of time to operate with. Out on the spin the cat. And another look at the sliding bolt cutters, first attempt. Ooh, just a little low. More and more obstacles are starting to incorporate structures like this. Where it requires that mid-air control. Nicely done on the second attempt. A little twist of the hips to get on out of there. Sticking the landing. Into the saloon doors we go. Push and land. Stick that landing. Shifts his direction over. Moving on to the next portion. Got to take that circuit board handle And another technical midair control type obstacle. Up and in. Has to stick this move. Just a little shy. Gets accurately in there, but needs to force it downward the track just a little bit to lock it in. There we go, second attempt. A-okay, now it's a one-handed swing onto that second track. And if you notice at the end of that circuit board track, there isn't a stopper, so they have to be able to lock it in and then dismount right after before it slides out of the track completely. Third and final attempt. And that has got to be frustrating to almost get through it on your second attempt, and the third and final shot just a little shy on that beginning portion of a really tricky version of the circuit board. Luke, nice try. All right, coming up now, Taylor, coming out of Next Level Ninja. Balance tends to be her favorite obstacle. No problem on that balance / agility start to this qualifying course. Taylor's got 4.5 years of experience. Big leap out and nice job. Fingertips are almost peeling off there on the swing through, but manages to hold on tight. Lean out to the bar. Remember, you need a lot of momentum here on that backswing. A little tricky to hang on. Those hands getting narrow, but almost overshooting. Taylor locks it in. We're moving on now for the spin the cat. Gets training alongside Abby Clark, Joe Campo, her coaches. Ooh, keep that leg up. Nice job. But we're kind of stuck in the neutral position here, and you can tell just how easy those bearings will spin. She's trying to walk around. Wants to get onto the opposite side of this barrel. Deciding to stop and just reset. Smart move. Frustrating. But with that retry system, that is an option. Deciding to just take a reset to try and get going a little quicker. Nice job. And looking for the step out. No, my goodness. So close. You can see she's jumping in with that inside leg and then following through with the outside. Come on. Good momentum. Great grip there. There isn't a top to grab onto, really. It's a flat surface. Trying to static it. Come on. Get out of there. And fighting for it, using the pillar, and we're clear. Down to 50 seconds. Down the track, up and back. Trying to get that momentum built up. Down to 30 seconds remaining. See a lot of these obstacles. Oh, she tried a static reach out to it, going from a stopped position at the end of the track. You've got the wingspan for it and the timing. Sometimes that method's more doable. She's going to have about 10 seconds to give this one final try. Up and in, leading. 3 seconds. Gets another clear. Nice work. But with time ticking down as she goes through the saloon doors, that's going to be her run. Taylor Chapoutot, nice job. Good fight. Getting hung up a little bit on spin the cat, but was able to figure it out. Fight on through 5 obstacles. Barry Boyd stepping up next. Barry coming out of Iron City Ninja. 27 years old. Currently a stay-at-home dad with the 2 kids. Hasn't been training since August, so back in action right now. Good to see him back out here. And he's working on getting his own gym opened up in Virginia, so good luck with that process, Barry. Know how challenging of a journey that is being a gym owner, but best of luck. Hopefully y'all check him out. Follow that journey, always supporting local ninjas in their gym ran endeavors. Here we go, Barry on the move right now. Taking the turn through off of the trampoline. Hold on tight. Good bend of the arms, making sure not letting that grip slip on his way through obstacle number 2. Ooh, right on the corner. Come on, brother, get out of there. Get out of there. It's so close to falling off. Barry, I don't know how you got through that, dude. Nice work. Spin the cat. Takes 1, takes 2. It falls back. That's going to count as a miss. Wait the full 10 seconds. This is always a new thing for a lot of athletes if they're not familiar with NSC. That retry system. Sometimes they get jittery. They want to get going, but Barry figures it out. Second attempt. Nice job. And here we go. Bolt cutter time. Ooh, almost misses. Able to adjust. Here's the tricky part. Oh, slaps it away as he was going to it. Barry competed on American Ninja Warrior, made it all the way to Las Vegas Finals his very first year competing. Not an easy task to do. And he'd be the first to get through this. Oh my gosh, that was close. One more attempt for Barry. Down the track, up and in, clapping onto it. Nice work. We need to get out of there. And nice job. He got it clear. We're looking for the saloon doors. Push and jump. Oh, gotta stick that landing. Caleb jumping in from the off scene to push the dome back onto its spot. Boot and all. Barry, no, with the lean back. He's got one final attempt. What's really tough about this took me a couple tries to do in practice. Just a blind jump. You need to have a little more hang time. Lead with the hands a little bit more. Give yourself some time to identify that landing. And not going to get it on that one, Barry. Tough break. Leaned into the door a little bit much. It looked like the foam might have ripped off some. But good first attempt coming back into the scene after a little bit of a break from August. So nice try from Barry Boyd. The page turners commenting in the YouTube channel. Appreciate that. Saying I got an iconic voice. Many thanks. And Mr. Swanson chiming in. What's going on, Ethan? What are they calling the circuit board? Good question. Nick Warren on the move right now. He is jumping into action right away. Get back to that question in a bit as Nick working his way through. He'll probably get to that obstacle in no time at all. He's been training at Gravity and Next Level for the move through right now. 14 years old. Stepping through, watch that toe, and gets on out of there. Up and in, looking at the bolt cutters. It's going to take a slide back. You want to force it down the track and then bring it with you. Nice job. Beautifully done. Saloon doors. Ooh, overshoots. Felt it. Just a bit too much power. Got to wait for that full reset time. Yo! Nope, not going to get it. Got to go back. Hate to see this run end here. 3-time WNL World Champion podium. Third and final attempt. Ooh, we're clear. We're out of the danger zone. On to the circuit board. Oh, man, I don't know what you want to call this one. Special delivery circuit board? I mean, you got one little handle to bring with you, and you got to go. You can't hold Yeah, you can't hold on to it for too long. You got time, Nick. Got plenty of time here. Minute 15 remaining. Ooh, but that second attempt, not what he wanted. That is a tough move to make. The accuracy needed. High fail percentage on this one. Nick unable to figure out the special delivery circuit board combo. Ashlyn Thel stepping up to the start platform right now. Ashlyn coming out of Steel City Ninja. Got a handful of those athletes here today. Up and over on those tipping pyramids. Scott Carslaw out in the crowd, cheering on the Steel City Ninjas. Cut that corner, head on over to Deja Vu. Deja Vu, swing on through. Nice job. Ashlyn setting a good pace here right out the gate, but the jump off of the second cat pillar took away some of that momentum. On you, and here we go. The second attempt, trying to go for that link jump right away. Didn't get the timing down like she had it on the first attempt. Third and final move. Be a little more cautious here. Good transition. No, we're in the risky spot here with only one final attempt. She's really trying to work against those bearings. Almost like a treadmill. You try to walk on it and it's just going to spin in one place. So really a time waste of an obstacle. You can't get a good dismount. When you can see it just, she's staying in one spot. So it's tough to figure out when you're up there. It's frustrating. Ashlyn taking her time, staying composed though. And gets the 180 dismount with barely on that platform. Great work in picking up the pace. Back into action. Ashlyn. Great work. Oh my gosh, and right away into it. Beautifully done. This obstacle starts as soon as she jumps on to the heartbreak. Now 45 seconds to go. Dropping down. You got to stay blue side on the blue hook. And then mid-air switcheroo. Going forwards. Oh, you got to take that heart and switch it to the other side. 10 seconds. There we go. Final attempt. 20 seconds remaining. It's going to be close. Dropping down, but the hook swings away as she was falling back, and that is not going to be enough time, but the reset time. Ashlyn, great try. Getting through Spin the Cat. That one took a little longer than she was hoping, but was able to get close to the finish. Making sure we got all the things good to go out there. Mr. Bellion. Making sure we are good to go. Calling over our next athlete. Colton Elder. Chalking up, getting ready to go, coming out of Elite Athletics. Was on American Ninja Warrior Junior Season 3. back a couple years ago. It was the racing format that they went with. Side-by-side racing. 15 and a half years old right now. Colton charging out of the gate. He's familiar with that side-by-side racing format. Nice spinneroo. He's A-OK. Smile on his face, looking relaxed and having a good time out there. Trying to get that bar just in the right spot. One side was good, the other side not so much. Nice adjustment. You can see he tried to go for a complete reset, but instead maintained the momentum. Got that telescoping bar done in just one attempt, and heels hovering over the danger zone, but he's A-OK. Colton moving smoothly through. First handful of obstacles onto the bolt cutters now, sliding down the track. Getting that minimum swing built up, trying to go for a minimum amount of momentum. Tail end of that track. Colton, try number 2 coming up. Trying to go for a linked Lachey quickly onto it, but bats it away. Third and final attempt coming up. One last try. Colton's out on a farm. Might not have obstacles as tricky as this for him to train on. Here we go, and again. So close. Unable to get the bolt cutters just into that finished spot. Nice try, Colton. Very technical course. We got a lot of tough moves, a lot of mid-air control type obstacles, high fail rate, real finicky type stuff, but accuracy starting to be what's really tested in these Ninja Sport Championship style courses. And we got clarification on the circuit board obstacle. Thank you in the chat, Mr. Seth. And it's called the jump start. Oh, look at that guy out on the floor, leaving me all to myself, all to my own devices. It's Mr. DeGange's out there trying to find some good GoPro angles for us, as we await Caitlin McDonough. See this getting zoomed in on a little bit. We got the trapeze bars. Got a little trapezoid there for the cliffhanger hole they got to transition through. And there we go. Caitlin standing by and on the move right away. Just jumping across onto the cat grab for the pyramid, getting through. Caitlin representing Obstacle Ninja Academy out of Orlando, Florida. Good landing as we're looking for the telescoping bar. Big swing dismount. Trained, coached by RJ Roman and Megan Budway down there in Orlando. Caitlin trying to line up for the spin the cat, trying to figure out what foot to lead with, and not going to get it on the first attempt. Outside of Ninja, she likes playing volleyball. Trying to serve up a good run right here. Makes it through onto the second pillar. Crosses over for the landing. Nice job, Caitlin. Down the track, up and in. It's the dismount after one backswing. Ooh, with a lot of momentum, falling forwards. Just needed to have that fancy footwork lead to the platform. A little too much momentum. We're going to try again. Just overshot, step down off of the dome. We got to go one more attempt. Pushing through, stepping across, slowing down just enough. Nice work. And here we go on to Heartbreak Ridge. Got to take that obstacle with you onto that unstable bridge there. Blue side, and then you need to switch it around onto the black side for that black hook. The opposite end. Caitlin getting close. Oh, and just pings off of that second hook. It is such a awkward move to be able to do that on the fly in midair. You've seen switcheroo style obstacles like this in the past, but none that require you to force you to use one side only. So you got to go forward and do a quick shift in midair, going with the switch grip technique this time. Let's see if the hand placement's going to be just right with the last couple of few seconds. He needs to get the dismount. 10 seconds. Come on, Caitlin, get out of there. And we get another point before time ticks away. You might see a look at the last obstacle on the open course. Not going to get there in time, but great job, Caitlin. First one through Heartbreak Ridge. Impressive work. That last obstacle that they would have had to do was a type of clock arm type obstacle. You've got rotating ledges. If you've seen the Jawbreaker at Motive that back in the day, where a huge obstacle cliffhanger arm. Oh, we got a camera change for our next athlete on the move. Samuel Bauer out there on the move. Already took a fall, unfortunately, but he is through obstacle one. Samuel Bauer coming out of Rock Solid Warrior. Oh my goodness, right on the ledge. Get out of there, let it stay. No, he held on though. He is still in it. Oh, he's going for a backwards move. He hasn't fallen yet. Get out of town. Come on, dude. Oh no, but now we're facing the same situation on the opposite end. That telescoping bar fighting against him, but what a save from Mr. Bauer. Oh, got a lot of momentum. Keep those hands on, feet up. Woo. Man is living on the edge here. See him trying to set that swing just right. Not enough momentum going up. Needs to retry. Gotta figure this out here. What's it going to be? You can solve a Rubik's Cube in just under 50 seconds. Let's see if you can solve this tricky obstacle here. Oh, just shy. With those bolt cutters. One final attempt. Was the Ninja Carolina League champion back in 2022 for the 11U division. Can we get this third and final move? Oh, we were just there. Not able to dial it in. Bolt cutters claim another. Just any obstacle that requires you to take it with you is one thing. Like a skyhook type obstacle, that's always tough. But now with the creation of the bolt cutter type obstacles, you got to open and then close. It's an extra move that you got to do. Adds a little extra layer of difficulty. Right now, Grahm Beauchamp out there getting ready to go, representing Warrior Tech. Ooh, single step in the tipping pyramids, unafraid of that right there. Nice little turnaround, 180 dismount. Warrior Tech, another North Carolina popular gym. Oh, just a little off on that one side. Needs to get the momentum built back up on, decides to take a fall to reset fully instead of wasting away some of that energy. Grahm swinging in, and oh, we see it again. That one side opening up just a little soon. And the tough spot here is you can see just how much it swings away from you, but able to dial it in, overshooting almost on the right, his left or right. Great job, Grahm. Stick with it, brother. Spinning around, making sure he keeps some of that momentum. And no, right at the dismount. It's going to have to retry. Whoop, whoop. Nice transition across. And no, we almost had it. One final attempt. Getting counted down by Mr. Bellion. Strides over and then overshoots, just hesitates a split second. Grahm, unfortunate exit there off of the spin the cats. Tough. He was having a good run, but unable to get that one locked in. All right, up now is going to be Esperanza Abarca, coming out of Iron City Ninjas. Born and raised out of Dallas, Texas. Was a gymnast for 18 years. Was recruited on a full athletic scholarship to West Virginia University for gymnastics specifically. And here we go. Going with the cat grab approach. Transitioning over. Hold on tight for the spin around. Dismount, good work. Gymnasts have a great just background in air awareness, accuracy for mid-air control. Good at dismount and landing. Let's see how we do on the spin the cat. Striding across, keeping those feet up nice and high. Great control and technique out of Esperanza. As we go on to the sliding cane. Oh, we tried to go for the static reach. She is getting out of dodge. Looking out for the cane on the way down. Taking a second to collect herself before try number 2. Not able to dial it in. Wanted to have a little more force with that throw. Went for that static reach on try number 1. Went for the full throw on try number 2. Let's see what she decides to do here for her third and final attempt. It's been looking really smooth up until this point. Dial this one in. Going right away to it. Leading with one hand. And gets the landing. Great work. Push on through, sticks the landing on the dome, and steps across for Heartbreak Ridge. It's going to put her into second place currently. Chalk up a little bit more. Esperanza taking a breather here. Smart decision. We got a tough obstacle with a lot of tricky moves. Wants to be fresh. We got stoppers that prevent it from falling all the way back, but now she jumps too far forwards. That bridge that she's on is going to start rocking, making it tough to transition over. Blue on blue here. Ooh, good save. Oh, no! Just overshot. Must have tapped down. 20 seconds for a final attempt. Here we go. Try number 2 with the time remaining. We got just a hand, not long left. 5 seconds. Need to get that switch over. Oh, my gosh. She went for it. Nice try. And that's going to be it for time. But right now, sitting in second place. Quick replay here. See Esperanza trying to get that heart, and you see there isn't a place in the middle. Got to be able to switch it over fully. Nice try. On to our next athlete, Christian Hart. Coming out of the Grit Ninja.
Strat, how's our boy Bellion doing out there?
Seems to be doing all right, man. He's holding it together. There's a lot of pressure, some big shoes to fill. Mr. Swan always has high standards when we're out there, and Mr. Bellion trying to meet those standards and exceed the standard set by Mr. Swanson.
Tough task, being pulled in at the last minute. NSC judge for the first time. A lot of pressure.
Amen. He's rising to the occasion here. Making sure we're good to go. Christian, ready to rock and roll. 7-time WNL World Finalist. Been to UNA World Finals as well. Storied history in the sport of ninja. 9 years of experience and 15 years old, so very experienced ninja at a young age. Up and in on to the telescoping bar. Hold on tight. Ooh, a little off axis, but we're still maintaining the grip. See those rings start to swing more and more. You start to bat them away. It's going to take the drop. We're also looking at the 2023 International Young Adult Male Champion from the Barbados Ninja Throwdown. Popular Tropic Ninja event. Ooh, watch that corner. We're seeing that more and more. Hurry up and get out of there. Nice job. Only took one reset. And following his way forward through those tricky cat grabs. All right, on to the bolt cutters. Sliding down. Ooh, a little hung up there. And we're seeing a lot of folks just getting caught on the front portion of that transition. You have to be able to open those bolt cutters back up and then close them shut in a fraction of a second. All while maintaining that momentum off of this track. Ooh, and he overshoots that time. Going with that one slide tech. Forcing the bolt cutters down. Allowing that body weight to catch up as the bolt cutters at the end of the track to have that momentum immediately transferable onto that fidget spinner. Third and final attempt. There it is. Dials it in. Clutch finish off of that bolt cutter obstacle. Gotta go back. Gotta push those doors open. We're having this, must be a technical of some sort out there. Not sure what the column floors is being made or so, but we're not quite able to get it. I think there was might have been a confusion on the hand placement of those. The pads is meant to push open those entirely and not to have pressure downwards on those doors. Perhaps out of a safety reason or obstacle safety. You want to make sure that it's a push and not a pull downward on those structures. I believe that might be what the call was out on the floor. We're getting some clarification out there. Our next athlete standing by on the platform. Always a tough spot to be in as you're waiting for the officials to finish up officiating. See him stepping down for a hot second.
again, for the saloon doors, you cannot bear weight on them in any way, shape, or form. That includes and is not limited to using the tops or using it like a spider. All right? Cool.
All right, on the move right now, James Rutherford coming up and in to that telescoping bar, looking locked in. Ooh, know what happened? He was in a good spot, didn't feel too secure on it apparently, and wanted to reset possibly to get a better bar position. Tough break. Try number 2 coming up for James. Getting a little, still good. Think we're calling that a fail now. Okay, we're gonna reset, try again. A little confusion out there. Third and final attempt for James. Okay, we're back in action now. There we go. In a close call, but he was able to figure it out. Halfway through on the time limit right now. Waiting for that turnaround. Gets the dismount. We're good to go. James working his way up now for these bolt cutters. Try to take it down the track and let that swing get built back up on his backswing, but didn't quite work out the way he wanted, so try number 2 coming up. And almost gets it on the second try. And looking to try to get momentum built up just right, but the timing not quite there for James. Tough break. That's going to do it for his run. So a little clarification out there for the saloon doors. Yeah, it was the call was made that no downward pressure can be made on those foam blocks. Got to be forward momentum only. Right now on the move, Izabela taking on the course right now. Coming out of Rock Solid Warrior. Lining up that transition off of the trampoline. No problem on the first few moves. Hold on tight. Big dismount coming up. Nice work. Was out in Minnesota for a while, but recently moved here to North Carolina back in August. So new to the area, but not so new to ninjas. Got about 3.5 years of ninja experience as we're working our way around the corner or the dismount. Eek! Right on the edge of the platform. Stand by. Gotta wait for it. You can tell she was ready to go. She wanted to attack this course right away, but the reset time, even with the easy to reset obstacles. Oh, a toe drag, not going to count. Needs to go back. One final attempt for Izabela. Hold on tight now. We're back to the way we were at the very first attempt. Better dismount there. We're down to halfway through on the time. track. Take it back just a little bit before trying to static reach it. Ooh, but she's able to save it. Static reach might be doable. Opting to drop it down. Save some of that strength. Let's see what we go for. Second attempt, one hand, two hand, follow through. And gets the landing. Nice work. Now on to the saloon doors. Push him open, jumping forwards. Nice work. Gets the clear. Take that hard obstacle with you. On to Heartbreak Ridge. Good landing, but be careful on that unstable structure. Leaping out. One more move across. Great work. But not quite able to get the dismount off of the Hart. No, that was so close. Got through the tricky part. Was unable to get the full clear with the time ticking away. Still a good run from Izabela. Stepping up to the plate right now. Standing by. As the course is being reset. Looks like they are ensuring the bolt cutter track is staying nice and clean. You got one of the rock solid coaches up there. Looks like Mr. Josh Auer. Making sure things are good to go. A lot of moving pieces out here on these courses. Shout out to the Rock Solid crew here late last night. Making sure things are operational. Good to go. I think they finished up around 1 a.m. or so last night. So they were putting in the work, long hours. It's usually how it goes before these big event weekends. Jonah Keusenkothen getting ready to go right now. Coming out of the Warrior Zone. Really enjoys the sport of ninja. Also into other athletic sports like soccer, basketball, weightlifting as well. And powering out the gate right now, Jonah. Put some of that weightlifting explosiveness to use right now. Up and in. On to the telescoping bar. Keep it shut, open up. Careful on the transition, you gotta be real. Have some finesse here, good lock off on that cliffhanger ledge. That's gonna move him on. Move, but right into the pillar. This one, see, a little tricky. Lined up just right. You want to have a little momentum going into it, and he's got to retry. Josh Auer, one of the course designers, let me know that this obstacle is a little bit of a throwback obstacle for anyone who's been watching these big competitions in the past. Try number 3 coming up. Anybody knows where this obstacle originates from? Chime in the chat. Let me know. Hold on with it. Let's go, Jonah. My goodness. Falling his way through to victory. We'll take his time, working his way down the track. A slow approach. And it worked out for him first attempt. Brett Strong in the background, grabbing the bolt cutters as they fall off. Oh, he's got the reach for it. Taller athlete's going to have a little bit more of an advantage on that one. Hands only for those saloon doors. First attempt, accuracy. Gonna be really required here on the jump start. Up and in, not quite gonna get there. Third and final attempt. Tough spot about this one is, oh man, no, not gonna get it. Nice try, Jonah. Oh, and the grip ninja in the chat, chiming in. Spin the Cat did originate from one of the UNX comps. Nice job. Bonus points. You can remember which gym it came from. But right now, Logan Bono is on the go, coming out of the Rig Ninja Gym down there in Georgia, just northeast of Atlanta by a bit, closer to Winder, Georgia. Ooh, nice little landing on the corner. We're good to go on to the telescoping bar. The Rig Gym, owned down there by Glenn Davis. Ooh, watch the corner. He tried to salvage it. He's still in it, but deciding to drop down. Up and in. Try number 2 for Logan. Good landing. You don't want to close that grip on the bar. Ooh, come on out of there. Great work. Back around for Spin the Cat. Old UNX obstacle. Watch those ledges and gets the spin around for the dismount. All right, Logan, down the track we go. Do we have the accuracy on? The bolt cutter is going to have to take a reset. As I was saying, the Rig owned by Glenn Davis. Also coaches down there. Coaches Logan. Other athletes in that area. Logan try number 2, sliding down the track. I had the height for it, but unable to time it just right. The opening of those bolt cutters. No, and we miss on the jump up. Tough break. But still, nice attempt from Logan. But funny enough, and look at that, the bonus points acquired. As I was about to give the answer, it was Ninja Quest where that obstacle Spin the Cat originated at that UNX many years ago. And right now on the platform, Hannah Johnston starting her run, going with the cat grab approach on the pyramids. Hannah representing Iron Sports out of Houston, Texas. Leaping up on to that overhead steering wheel, but short changes the dismount. We're going to have to try again. Plays tennis in college at the competitive level. Also researching cancer research, trying to apply to medical school. Got some big goals she's shooting for, and again, just a little short on the dismount. It's all right, hold it together. We got one final attempt. These off-axis throws, ladies and gentlemen, are really tricky. Got a couple of different moves you have to make. Any type of obstacle that requires you to change your direction can throw off your game so easy, and we're trying to get it in one here. There we go, out of a risky position. Only get 3 attempts on these obstacles, but now we're good to go. Building up some swing for the dismount. Nice work. And a little spin the cat around the pillars. And no, so close. We are down to just 1 minute remaining. Second attempt. And reach for it. Toe drag. Yep, got a toe drag. You can see. Try one final attempt here. And there we go. Last try. Hannah Johnston got a little more momentum here. But always coming into that dead stop on this third pillar. Makes the dismount that much trickier. See, it's just like a treadmill when you get stuck in one spot. Come on, Hannah. You got 10 seconds. She's trying to go back to build up momentum again. Oh, that's not going to do it with the time remaining. And that's going to do it for Hannah's run. Nice try. Got a good attitude about it, laughing her way off the course. Nice attempt. Up now is going to be Hunter Ogden. Hunter on the move right away. Coming out of the heart of Tennessee gymnastics. Out and around, great work. Only got about 1.5 years of experience. Ninja is his passion. Staying focused in on the sport. Getting a little hung up here on the ring transitions. Gonna take a reset. And we are good to hook right away on out of there. 10 seconds, rock solid. Good reset. Hunter lining this up a little more accurately that time. Nice work forcing that far side of the bar in with a reverse grab transition on out of there. Ooh, a little too fast. Spun right on out. Try number 2. Seeing athletes getting stuck on the second pillar. Hunter not wanting to waste another reset here as he tries to find his way around. Really getting stuck on the transition, though. It's eating up the time. But if you only have 2 tries left, you'd rather salvage it instead of trying another risky fast one. See, they don't have much room to work with. See a lot of Series 1s out there, if anyone's keeping track how many of those we see throughout the event. And he is, just fighting that treadmill. There we go, shimmying over, needs a forceful jump. We're good, we're good to go, my goodness. Hunter hung out there for a long time. He's only going to have about 35 seconds. Just a little short on that move across. And thought about doing the underbar tech. And not going to get it on try number 2. He'll have maybe 2 or 3 seconds to give it at least one more go. Come on, Hunter. You got to make it in this one. Not quite there. Nice try, brother. Says one of his accomplishments in Ninja was being the A&W 15 water temperature tester, which is a job I'm sure not many people want to actually wind up getting. Been there myself, my friend. Don't worry, we'll get you back out there eventually. Achiri Acha, my goodness, watch out. What a save off of the tipping pyramid. My goodness, Achiri on the move. Coming out of the USA Ninja Challenge in Durham, North Carolina. 5 years of coaching experience. He's swinging his way up and in. Not able to dial in telescoping bars on his first attempt. Was a former professional video game player. Need to chat with him, see what game he was a pro in. You know, Hunter's out there, our cameraman, professional in the Smash Bros scene. Cheery getting through the telescoping bar. Take a second here. Tie the shoe. Smart decision. Use some of that time resting to make sure you're not going to get slipped up on anything requiring some fancy footwork. Get on out of there. Almost around. Third time rotating around here. Okay, good to go into the blue. Pillars in play. That's A-okay. Nice job. Cheery going down the track, trying to push forward. Trying to use some fancy foot tech here. Not quite able to dial that in. He's going to have to reset. Passions outside of Ninja is outside of coaching Ninja. He also does math workshops using Magic the Gathering cards and English language arts workshops using anime as examples. So very cool way to teach things, keeping kids interested. Oh my gosh. Tried to get a little bit more momentum, but opened up some with those bolt cutters. Popping them off the track. Third and final attempt. Starting from a up high position, trying to get the timing dialed in, unable to do so. Those bolt cutters seeming to be the early cutoff point for many an athlete. Up now, another Steel City Ninja athlete, Julianne Faber, standing by. Julianne originally from El Paso, Texas. Dad was in the military, so traveled around quite a bit, every 2 to 4 years, typically how that works in military families. Been around, lived in 7 different states already. 15 years old. Getting ready to go. And begins her journey across those first couple of obstacles. Says she's trying to get into the West Point Academy and join the Army. Tough program to get into, but definitely believe got the capabilities to do so. Hold on tight, Julianne. Going for that big dismount. Nice work. Okay, went for hands only. Thought about going right away. Didn't use her feet at all on that cat spinning pillar. Take that reset and try again. Ooh, but not. She's leading with the hands and having the feet follow through afterwards. Throwing her momentum off a little bit. Just enough to make these transitions tougher. Hold on tight. We're at the dead stop here. And now from this position, stay low. You really want to make sure when you jump off of that pillar, you're pushing into that center structure as much as possible. And this is, as an athlete, when you're up there and you're trying to fight, really frustrating, but she's not letting it get to her too much. Really trying to keep it from keeping her in one spot, trying to figure out this momentum. No more retries are in the tank, so we got to go on this one. Got to get to the blue. Little black mat there is just an extra safety step to step across. Looking forward, needs to swing that outside leg through if she can. But can't grab onto the pillar in the center. That's why you see her utilizing just the sides. Really tough spot, a lot of tension here. The whole crowd really rooting for her. Now the frustrating's got to be setting in a little bit. She's been up there for a long time and just goes for it. Knew she was short on time. I'm sure that is a frustrating way to exit out. Tough break, Julianne. It's a tricky obstacle. If you got the momentum and you can carry that momentum through the jump, that'll keep you from getting stuck in that one ending position. Up now is going to be Max Suskin. Max coming out of Ultimate Ninjas Libertyville. Quick strides across. This is the Halloween Ninja. Spooky time's over for the year. But Max is just now beginning his run. So come on, hold on tight, get out of there. And that, oh my gosh, I don't know how that stayed on. Max, 16 years old, hold on tight, going to swing around. Taller athlete, shouldn't have too many problems there, none slowing him down on the spinning cat. Up and in on to those bolt cutters, nice work. First attempt's all it needs. Gonna push those doors open slightly, get him out of the way. Just so he can see where he's going. He's going to take a little bit of that bucket of chalk. We'll go on to the jump start. Ooh, not able to get it on the first attempt. And we got 2 more tries to go. Got Mike Salinzi as a coach. Oh, and just undershoots that one again.
Yeah, Strad, this is a tough one. This first move, you got to be so accurate. Tough to get it in there.
Yeah, man, this was one I struggled with a lot last night, was testing it out, but now this one, even tougher. They got to go with that one-handed swing. Kenny static. Ooh, don't peel out.
I don't know.
Got to go with it, and wow, how he almost gets it, but man, the technical spike in difficulty on that one. Very technical course. Nice.
First place so far.
Yeah, not many people have been able to get there that quickly. See if it stands throughout the day. Up now, Isaiah Lee. Another athlete coming out of Rock Solid Warrior. Up and over we go. Ooh, big swing through, good dismount. Now looking for opening up. Ooh, misses on the one side. Is going to try again. It's going to reset immediately. Doesn't want to take a long time. Waste a lot of energy up there. Rock Solid trying to get on out. Just in time for Isaiah to jump back into action. Enough momentum on that one, but again, just opening up a little soon. And those rings start to get all over the place. With the momentum, you have to be more patient on the opening up spot. Isaiah taking his time, relaxing a little bit before jumping right back into it. Third and final attempt. Taking some extra swings to be accurate. And it pays off. Nice job, Isaiah. And oh man, he is feeling the pressure right now. You can see him going right away into those next couple of moves. And bingo, good job up and in now for the bolt cutters. Sliding down the track. Oh, my goodness gracious. He's okay. I think he wanted to try to set those hips back and force those bolt cutters down the track. But you got to have outward pressure to keep those bolts closed. Number 2. So close. Third final attempt. Isaiah's been an advocate now for a rare disease that he's been fighting, the von Hippel-Lindau syndrome. It's up and in. Come on, brother. Overshoots it just a bit. Keep grinding, my friend. Keep training hard. That one not quite able to get that one dialed in. Nice try, Isaiah. It looks like we're going to have a rerun, thankfully, on the course out there. Christian Hart got a little rest and saw his run earlier. Had to get unfortunate exit off of the balance obstacle with the barn doors opening up. There was some rule clarification after his run, so that's why we're seeing a rerun for Mr. Hart. All chalked up, standing by. Christian coming out of the Grit Ninja. 7-time WNL World Finalist. Got the sickest save of the season back in the 2020 WNL season. And we mentioned the Barbados Ninja Throwdown. He is the young adult male champion from the 2023 season and was the teen male champion in the 2022 season out there in Barbados. Really glad to see that back in action. That was one took a year or two off during the COVID years and back into the scene now. Always fun for athletes to travel internationally. Christian on the move right now for his rerun. Lining up just right for these dismounts, showing his experience. 9 years of experience at a young age of only 15 and a quarter. Hold on tight. Get that telescoping bar locked into place. Dropping in, lining up for spin the cat. Take it on the outside of those pillars. Make sure that momentum's going forward. Excellent work. So far, so good. Really making use of that momentum going forwards. Up and in we go down the track. Pushing forward, short changes it slightly. Tried to get it in one. See the hand up high, bringing it down in front of his face. Might have been a way to just remind himself, take a big breath, calm it down, maybe a little extra visualization as well. Try number 2. Ooh, hold on tight. Hesitated a little bit, adjusts and makes the move across. And we're back at the place. Fortunate early exit last time. Stepped down off of the dome. Got to reset. Hopefully his first run isn't sticking in his head here. And he's through. Nice job. Able to adjust and keep on cruising. Christian Hart. Can we see somebody get past the jump start? First attempt not so good on the accuracy there. I tried this one about 20 times the other night, and I got it maybe 3. He gets it on his second try. Nice job, but we got one more big move to make. Oh, my goodness. This one's a tough one to watch, folks. It's like you're at an arcade in the crane game. You just barely miss getting the top prize, and Christian on try number 3. Not able to get the upstart. The jump start obstacle, but able to get a little further than he did on that first run. And let's hopefully see if it stands the test of time throughout the rest of the day. Up now is going to be Grace Carr. Grace on the move, and we'll take a quick jump off of the first into a cat grab onto the second. For that landing around the steering wheel. That's it, moving smoothly so far. Sticks the landing. Grace looking for the spin around here. Pings off the pillar a little bit, that inner portion of the knee. Hopefully she's all right. And it's carpet bonded foam structures, but taking a hit sometimes doesn't feel good mid-run. That adrenaline kind of numbs the pain for the time being. Try number 2 for Grace. On to the second pillar, but kind of stuck here. Next level ninja. Trying to work her way around. Such a tough obstacle to try to figure out on the fly. It's like she's trying to dial it in, but any type of pressure where you start to jump, if you're not fully in front of it, it's going to spin out from underneath you. Third and final attempt. And there we go, using that pillar, thankfully, all in play, A-OK. Grace Carr will shift it into another gear here for the transition through off of that fidget spinner. Nicely done. Pushing those doors open. Good to go. We're going to chalk up one more time before Heartbreak Ridge. Almost a full minute remaining. It's that first portion knocked out. Now the tricky transitions here from color-coded switcheroo. Gets it in one attempt. Now we have one big dismount. You either have that cereal bowl to grab onto. She says, no, thank you. Already had breakfast. I'm swinging on to this last obstacle. The clock tower. We got a close-up shop. Got 2 more moves. He tried linking it right away. My goodness. Oh, no. Thought she had it. But now time ticking away. Clapping those arms shut, but the time just not enough. But our first look at that last obstacle, Grace Carr, excellent run. And course is being reset. Next athlete stepping up to the plate. Going to be William Schlageter. Saw Will back at Fair Oaks. Yeah, it was a bit of a scare on his run. Had a bit of a tangled up on one of the safety lines, but he A-OK as he's moving his way through. Will coming out of Stanford Ninja Academy. Up and across past that plane. Up and in. No problem with the mid-air control. Got a lot of good hand-eye coordination. He is one of the top 20 kendama players in, I guess, in the world. Yeah, I got to talk to him some more about that. But yeah, in the kendama country, he is killing it right now. He is getting the bolt cutters locked in, knocked out in one. Him putting on a strong performance here. Ooh, I like it. Ducking down, looking underneath the barn doors. Ooh, stick it. Nice job, dude. Sub-minute to this point. What a great pace. This is a good pace he's got set right now. Got to be accurate on the jump start. Up and in. Nice, forceful placement. Now we got to do the same thing. Going down the track. Ooh, it's barely in there. Dismount through. Gets it in one and done. William on now to the particle accelerator. We saw this obstacle move, this type of obstacle introduced as Mr. Bellion is clearly in the way. There we go. Not quite there. We're going to have to reset. There we go. So you can see there's no stoppers on those ledges. They have to go forward and back in order to build up momentum. We saw this move introduced at one of the Ultimate Ninja competitions last year from Silent Ninja Hold. William building up that speed. Got to get to that next ring and repeat that process. We're going to have about 40 seconds remaining. Will, can you do it, brother? Come on, man. This one's a tough one. The people want to see the magic hat at the end. He goes for a big move from the start. I love to see it. He went for it, knew he was short on time. Great try, Will. It was still a great run and set the pace through the jump start. So we'll see if anybody can meet that new standard. Up now, Gavin Allen stepping up. Gavin standing by. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us in the chat. If you're hanging out in the live stream, appreciate y'all chiming in, showing some support for the athletes and the course design out here at Rock Solid Warrior in Apex, North Carolina. And we're off. Ooh, hold on tight, Gavin. Those will tip. There we go. Gavin Allen. Training out in the Warrior Zone and UBW. Ultimate Backyard Warrior. Mike Cook. Strong community leader in the ninja community. Gavin up and in, overshoots that one side, but able to save an excellent job. Looking for the transition, staying controlled, locking off, spinning around, get on out of there, my friend. Using that height to his advantage a bit, but makes it through, chalking up a little bit with those slap chalk pants. Ooh, but a little overshoot. Have to reset, try again. Hold on tight, my friend. These quick resets on the balance. Everybody just wants to jump the gun, go right again, right away. Nice, Gavin able to figure it out that time. North Carolina League 2023 adult champion. But undershoots on the bolt cutter here for the first attempt. Try number two, pushing down the track a little bit. Wants to get it in one, not going to get it on try number two. One final attempt. Sliding down the track, hesitating a bit. It looked like he was going to push it away, but my goodness, he was able to save it. Gavin's going to use some of that height to his advantage. He can open that door if he can reach it from where he was at. Don't undershoot it. There you go. Coming up on short time, 45 seconds. Let's see what we decide to go with here. A lot of swing built up. Down the line we go. There isn't a stopper. Woo, right on out of there. Gavin, you got 30 seconds, brother, and he is getting right into it. See how much momentum you need to make that distance. It is a tough move. Requires a lot of low beeline type of momentum. Oh, and just, undershot on the backswing, cap popping off. That will do it for Gavin's run. Nipping at the heels of Will. Making it through 7 obstacles. That LOC, bottom of your screen. LOC stands for last obstacle completed. The time they did that in. See the other athletes just hanging out, standing by. They're all talking beta. Hey, and Glenn Davis chiming in on the chat. We just saw one of your athletes run, Glenn, from the rig. And, shouting out the Spin the Cat from the old Ninja Quest days back at the UNX from many, many, many moons ago. Yeah, Josh, we're chatting about obstacle designs and whatnot prior to the day starting off this morning, and he made sure to mention that. So very cool to see throwback obstacles like that still being included and incorporated. And Savannah Helms getting some final clarifications from Mr. Bellion, head judge out there with a rock-solid crew. Savannah coming out of the Illumination Training Center in North Carolina. ITC as it goes by. She coaches ninja and gymnastics out of that facility. Standing by. We're ready to go. Force that first pyramid over for the cat grab transition through. Rocking some athletic tape, so hopefully the knee holds together. Careful on some of these off-axis dismounts. In we go, but gets spun off. We're going to have to try again. Tried to go for a split hand grab, but couldn't quite make that move with that amount of tilt that bar has, increasing the amount of momentum that it can generate. You grab at the top portion of the wheel. See what she decides to do here for try number 2, going for more of a unstable bridge approach. She needs to be facing opposite direction. She needs to spin it around and time her dismount. Nice job. Excellent job, Savannah. Going for that blind toss. Ooh, just a little short on the dismount. We're going to try again. Taking the bar off of the track. Remember, they don't have to go to those rings. We can swing on past through, and she gets the landing that time. Ooh, keeping that momentum. And I think we're, it might have been a foot dab. I'll have to take a second to reset and try again. Savannah swinging around. Got a lot of more momentum that time. Keeping the feet up. Nice save. We're good to go. Excellent work. Just checked back with the judge to make sure we were A-okay. Sometimes you just don't know when you're out there, man. Things are happening so fast. So good honor to double check as we get down into the cane slide. Steadying her swing here. Just a little short on the transition. We'll try again. She might have taken a little bit of a tough fall or taking her time getting back up onto the platform. One final attempt. Down the track, tried to go for the static reach. 5 seconds remaining. We still need to get the dismount. But with time ticking away, Savannah giving it one final good attempt. Nice try. That's going to do it for her run.
Luke Dillon, your DoorDash is in the front desk. Luke Dillon, your DoorDash is in the front desk.
Up now is going to be Dominic Jackson. Standing by, coming out of Ninja Intensity. The Dominator goes by. So we are getting some final clarification. He's going to run off floor real quick. And we're back. Pajama Ninja asking about the upstart obstacle. We'll talk about that in a second here. As Dominic makes his way across the first two pyramids, linking those throws, and Lachey's not being phased by the off-angle tosses. Ooh, a little short on that one. Those rings start to slide off, swing all over the place, but he gets it on the third swing through with that bar barely in that ring. Get onto that cliffhanger and get on out of there. Nice work. Spin the cat, going around, taking his time, looking for the dismount. There it is. Outside of Ninja likes to go snowboarding. It's probably winter snow season right now in Colorado. And look at the accuracy. Come on now. Knocking it out. First attempt. Now looking at the saloon doors. Just a little shy on the side of that dome. Back to the start. Need to have a little more hang time, a little more air time as you get through the door to find your footing. Oh, no. He's got one last chance. Come on, Dom. You've got a great run going to this point. Get those doors open. He's trying to reach for it. You can't step off that platform going forwards. He jumps to it and gets it through. Nice work. This is where some of that parkour comes into play. Being able to identify your landings quickly. And the jump start. This question was asked by the Pajama Ninja. It is a forced move. They have to take that handle, lock it in on to that first spot before going to the bar. They can't just jump straight to the bar off the trampoline with that hold in hand. Definitely an increased obstacle difficulty with that maneuver. We got one last attempt for Dominic. One final attempt, up and in, getting that first move locked in, no problem, but this next one's a little further away. Come on, dude, hold tight, my goodness. Get the dismount. And he's out of there. Dominic was on the verge, being eliminated twice now. Oh, so close. We got time for maybe one more attempt. Oh, the particle accelerator. Oh, accelerated too much. Oh, man, he went for it. The Dominator. What a great run, dude. Smile on his face. Probably happy with that after coming close to being eliminated a couple times, but great run. Up now, Nolan Riley. Standing by and attacking the course. Oh, no. Taking it a little too quick right out the gate. laugh it off. It's all right. Nolan coming out of Warrior Tech. Rocking the Kingdom Ninja shirt. The Daniel Gill merch on display. Nolan lock it in. The telescoping bar. Watch your hand placement on that cliffhanger. He's taking a little spin around. Like he was having a good time out there, man. Just laughing it off. Having a good time. Sometimes those are the best runs you can have, man. When you're just having a blast out there, you're not worried about anything. Nolan looking for the bolt cutters. First attempt. Locks it in. Gets on through, 17 years old. Looking for the doors. Push and go, but overshoots. Got 5 years of experience. He's been training at a Warrior Tech OCR since they opened back in 2017. Ooh, keep them toes up. He's still good. No, dude. Oh, that would have been a great save. Okay. Nolan, you got one last chance, my friend. See him trying to calm down that breathing, trying to relax the heart rate a bit. Push. Back. He's engaged the obstacle and pushed off the wall. He caught it. He knew it, and that's going to be a honorable thing to do, my friend. Nice try. And that's a tough, tricky balance obstacle. When you can't see where you're landing, you have to be able to identify it in such a short amount of time and really stick the landing. I think it's going to be the trick to that one. If you're trying to have too much momentum going forwards, you'll see people falling, having that extra juice. They can't really put the brakes on at that point.
Yeah, it does make it really difficult. Such a short amount of time, like you said, to spot the landing.
And on the move right now, Madelynn Valentine. Coming out of the Gravity Forge, 15 years old. Big fan of the hybrid courses. Let's see what we got on the open round here for her run. Gonna look at this telescoping bar. First introduced back on American Ninja Warrior Season 10, I believe. Stage 3 style obstacle. So we swing on through, spinning around. We've got a lot of speed here. We want to make sure we dismount quickly, or else you'll start to get a little too dizzy. Oh man, just taking a lot of rotations here. Come on, Madelynn. Jump out of there before we start to lose some accuracy. Any type of obstacle that starts to mess with your equilibrium, not a fun thing to try to recover from. Let Madelynn locking it in. Nice job. Only needs one reset. Here we go down the track. Going for the cane. Reach and nice work. Able to static it, having that wingspan just long enough. Going off of the bottom portion of the cane, and never mind, I can't even talk about the doors. She just barrels through. Madelynn in third place right now with plenty of time to spare on to Heartbreak Ridge. So they've got to take that blue side of the heart. Oh, we undershoot the jump. Blue on the blue hook. And switch it back to the opposite side. Switcheroo. Color coordinated obstacle here. Makes the move on to the tipping bridge. Going with the underhand approach. Shift it over and pings off of the hook. We have about 20 seconds remaining. Madelynn down to almost 10 seconds, and no, we just miss transition through, but a great run, putting her into third place currently. See a rock-solid crew out there, getting things set right back to the start. Mr. Bellion, Josh Auer, Brett Strong. And right now, Nick Porter standing by. Moving his way through obstacle 1. Trains mostly out of the Michigan gyms, various ninja gyms around. Competed on season 1 of A&W Junior. Got to lock this one in. Or moving on to the cliffhanger. Nick, no problem there. He had 2 feet on, thought about jumping, but wisely decided to hold back for a split second, and that paid out for him. Down the track, wants to get that momentum built up a little bit more. Even trying to choke up more on those handles. Open and close, not quite there. Nick's got a 31-minute dead hang. That's where you hang on a bar, you can shake out, reposition those hands. 31 minutes, that's an insane amount of time for hang time. So grip, not an issue for him on this obstacle. It's more about the accuracy that is required. Not only to generate that momentum going forwards, but having the awareness to open and close. Timing it just right, but not able to get there on that third attempt. Nice try. As we see him on the third and final attempt get hung up just a little bit. As he went forward, you want to push forwards and then yoink it. All the way open. Just a little high up on those handles. Prevented those bolt cutters from opening up all the way. I think we're almost done with this first wave or so. We're on runner number 35. One of the Cali boys, Mr. Drew Nestor, coming out of 605 Ninja. Awesome facility. They are known for throwing some big moves, so I expect a beta break from Drew. We saw him do some crazy stuff at previous competitions. Let's see what he's got in store for us today. You never know with some of these athletes. They like to come up with some spicy beta for us out here. Let's see what Drew's got in store. Great accuracy on the ring transition through. He's back on season 14 of A&W, also going to be on season 16 whenever that comes around. As he's spinning his way around for the dismount, chalking up, looking for those bolt cutters. Here we go. Lock it in, ride it down, and you can see, the higher you are choked up on those handles, makes it a little tougher to open up and close them back. Try number 2 for Drew. Again, just a little short on a full close of those bolt cutters. We're seeing a lot of people ping off the front side of that fidget spinner.
Strat, did you have an opportunity to test this obstacle?
I had plenty of opportunities, but did I do it? No! Drew, come on, overshoots on that one. Unfortunate exit for Mr. Nestor. You can see here, he's trying to dial in this swing. See the kickback and the underbar tech just shoots off to the right. The midair control required on that one. I don't know how you would rate that one, Mac. What are we gonna call that, man? What's the Mac score? Midair control.
Oh man.
Mac 1, Mac 2.
Yeah, I like it.
We got some. They come up with some new terms with all these different type of obstacles coming up.
What's your max score?
For that kind of stuff, man, like flying bar is about as basic as I can get.
Yeah.
I mean, that's your. We'll talk that tech in a bit, but Aasin Pritchard on the move right now, swinging through the trapeze. Looking for telescoping bar here, rocking the rock tape on the knees. Good accuracy. And locking off for the transition out of there. Coming out of the Freeport Ninja Academy. Oh, getting spun around a little bit. Too much momentum there. Got about 2 years of experience. Rotating all around. Hold on tight. Mr. Bellion used to be his coach out there at Freeport when Mike was up there, but Mike's moved down here. Sure the two took time to reconnect. And
Man, once you lose your momentum on these barrels, it's so difficult to get in the right spot that you need to be in.
oh, but he's able to figure it out. Nice job, Mr. Pritchard. Yeah, fighting the spin on those pillars. Always frustrating. Ooh, barely able to close it up. It's the landing. Move it into the top 10. Using the extra reach, leaning forwards. Oh, no, but the door started to close back on him. Just shortchanged it a bit. Hoping to open up his own studio for photography outside of Ninja. That was a picture-perfect second attempt right there on the doorway.
That's why we pay you the big bucks, Strat.
I got to find the puns when I can. Good job getting it in on the first attempt on the jump start. You can see him trying to dislodge it, and now it's on to that one-arm swing tech. This is going to test your shoulder strength as well. Ooh, come on, brother, don't open up.
The problem with trying to do that move static, Strat, is that there's nothing to pull back on. Oh my gosh.
Dude, I don't know how it's staying in there.
I don't know how it's in there.
Oh, no, it was barely lodged in.
I don't know how that stayed in there.
That was wild. You could see he knew it. If he put this, as soon as he put his second hand up there, it just popped right out. So it's not able to get it on the third, and that's going to do it for his run. Nice try, man. Few more runners to go. See all the Wave 2 athletes already hanging out, talking beta. You got TK Ninja Tricks. You got old B. Thomas over there dressed up in the festive attire. He's hanging out, is waving. Saw him doing his own little radio show earlier this month. I'm not sure if he was DJing himself or making his own broadcast, but it's cool to see ninjas are getting into outside of the sport. All right. Corine Capriotti on the move right now. Swinging through for that off-axis dismount. Excellent job. Corine coming out of the Gravity Forge. Gym out in Pennsylvania. Good swing through and good control. And we got a good jump off the first pillar, but again, this second one. But great control of the pillar there, not letting it spin around. Had the beta figured out on that one. As we are swinging our way through, needs one more backswing. Great pace out of Corine. Big leap going forwards, double steps it and stays on top. Sub-minute to this point. No misses.
Yeah, that was really nice. Great job to this point.
Here we go. Got to get on to that platform for the Heartbreak Ridge. Up and in. Corine Capriotti back on season 3. A&W Junior. Tricky move here. Able to lock it in on the first attempt. One more backswing. Kicks it on through. Nice job. We're looking at the last obstacle here. Plenty of time to spare. Might see a
So
full
much
clear.
time. Oh my gosh.
We got these individual clacker type obstacles. Close them up shop. Second one's magnetized. Open up.
Wow.
Last one, it is just on one side. And skipping past it, able to dodge it entirely. Great job, great awareness. A full clear for Corine. Not something we see too often. Excellent work.
Yeah, that's a great job. And then to have the confidence at the end there, going for this skip. This is a really risky move. It's a far launch, tight window, putting your body on the line there.
Smart move, though, man. It's one extra risk that you don't have to take for another grab. If you can eliminate any extra handholds, by all means, go for it. Excellent job. Runner number 40 on the move right now. Isaiah Andrade coming out of Gravity Forge and Next Level. Looking for these wheel transitions. Hold on tight. Good grip to be able to maintain. Grip on there, but now a little off axis, but able to dial it in. Trains alongside Jackson Erdos, Joe Campo, Abby Clark. Ooh, getting a little hung up here. Here's the tough spot on here. You got one ring in play, a little easier than the other, but taking a couple attempts at it wants to reset. That is a 4-man reset obstacle right there. That's how you do it, folks, within a 10-second reset time. Nice work. Ooh, come on. Try number 2 almost gets it. Oh, and you can see he's really focusing in on one side. And the side that is just out of play is not. The timing of his swing is just fighting against him here. So he's going to take a drop in third and final attempt. Come on, Messiah. Close it. Open back up. Overshoots on the one side. The rings aren't too askew quite yet. That one. Oh, you can see he's just really fighting for this. No! As he was trying to transition, just too much side-to-side swing. Rough break for him.
Yeah, Strat, I mean, you can see right here, he gets on the left-hand side of your screen, just up too high, hits the top.
Yeah, rough one, man. That one's a technical obstacle early on in the course. Oh, and the dude, false starting a little bit. John David Spatola on the move right now. And this young man grow up with the sport, 14 years old, 6 years of experience. He's been at it half his life. He's working his way across. Saw his coach, Achiri, run earlier in the day. Sure he gave him some beta on some of these moves. Ooh, didn't tap there, was barely able to save it. Nice job, John. And down the track, in, boots away the fidget spinner. He's got to try again. He has got over 1,000 laches a day. He does one a day. He's been doing that for well over 1,000 days now. Lache on. Not going to get it here. Got one final attempt. Come on, dude. Third attempt. No, John just not able to dial this in. Even with the experience of a different type of lache every day, the bolt cutters are proven to be a big challenge here for the athletes. And yeah, I'm seeing the higher you are choked up on that structure, that's causing a lot of missed transitions. Right now, Cedric Holcomb standing by.
Final runner of the wave here.
Cruising through, Cedric. Looking for that wheel. Spins on through. Coming out of Loganville, Georgia. Trains out of ITC. Can hung up a little bit, but able to dial it in. Dropping on down. Rocking the Dolly tank top. Dolly Parton had a pretty cool halftime show from what I saw. Football game over the weekend. Cedric stepping on through. There it is. Go now, bolt cutter time, and he's a little bit lower on the handles. Let's see what he decides to go with here. Open and slaps it away. Got second place at the WNL Adult Division this past season. So he's got some experience in other leagues. You can dial this move in. You can see him trying to force that down the line, but unable to get the momentum. Just need a little more hang time, a little bit more. A little more time spent in midair to be able to identify that next move. Third and final attempt, and that one was close, but undershoots it. Nice try, man. Yeah, that's a tough one. And this one's catching a lot of folks off guard. See him looking at the wrist, might have pinged his pinky off of something, but okay. And that's going to do it for all the runners in Wave 1. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a look at the leaderboard brought to you by Bucket of Chalk. William leading the pack quickly through 7 obstacles. Gavin Allen behind him, 7 as well, but 3 fails. And Dominic Jackson leading out the top 3, getting through obstacle 7. So that's going to be the cutoff point there for the men so far. Top 10 trying to work their way in. Over on the women's leaderboard, Corine, full clear, no misses, no retries needed whatsoever. Great job. Grace Carr, second place through 7 obstacles, and Caitlin McDonough through 7 obstacles as well. It'll be those top 3. And as the rest of the top 10 looking to try to qualify. So second wave will be coming back here in just a bit. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with us.
Yeah, that's going to do it for our first wave. Shout out to the Rock Solid crew. Shout out to our new judge, Michael Bellion, filling in for the fearless Ethan Swanson.
Yeah, nice job, Mr. Bellion, hanging tough out there.
And so let's take a quick word from our sponsors. We are going to shut down this stream and open up a new one, so make sure you go back to our YouTube, refresh, and join us for Wave 2 coming up.
Good job, guys.
From the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world, Bucket of Chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Ninja Master, because scoring your competition shouldn't be an obstacle. Celebre Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, helping children and families in need. Consider donating today. Biaggi Bros, a full-service logistics company with 3PL and supply chain solutions nationwide. Silent Ninja, custom ninja holds for your gym or backyard. Remember, the K is silent. DGS Ninja, the obstacle supplier with product lines designed by some of the best ninjas in the world. Ocean Needs Everyone, the nonprofit organization dedicated to helping save our oceans. Stronghold Ninja, providing holds to level up your ninja training with the classic line, elite line, and more. And Bucket of Chalk, our official chalk sponsor. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, CO and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time. Yo, what's up? It's Electric Enzo, and I'm here to tell you guys why you should subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you love Ninja Warrior, you will absolutely love the Electric Enzo YouTube. I post new Ninja Warrior themed videos every week, along with a new short every single day. These videos span from Ninja Warrior game shows, to challenges with Ninja Warrior champions, to learning new skills and flips. This channel is built for the Ninja Warrior superfan of all ages, so go hit subscribe today for some electric content.